Retirement with a Little Help from Our Friends by John Platt. Roger is a friend of mine, a little older than me. He's created a successful career for himself through a lifetime of discipline, determination, and an unending capacity for his work. No doubt his day-to-day is like that of other accomplished people. Tsunamis of email, phone calls, appointments, and tasks. He's made it look easy and has mastered a busy life and all of the details that come with it, including the personal computer and the smartphone that at first seemed like the enemy. He has loved his work and it has loved him. Roger's self-identity has merged with his capacity to handle the constant bombardment of information, the role of being always connected, reachable, and important to his clients. And for Roger, this is now coming to an end. Roger is preparing to retire at the end of this year. He explained the preparation process in terms that really struck me as with parenthood. I need to make myself irrelevant to my customers. I'm now going around to each of them to train them to call my replacement, not me, when they need help. His words stung a little, and I'm pretty sure it was fear I saw in his eyes. And why wouldn't he be afraid? Heading into the unknown territory of a life without the daily action that has shaped how he sees himself? My conversation with Roger made me think of a number of other people I know who have faced a similar transition in their lives, and it made me wonder how they did it. How did they handle the frustration of not being the go-to person they'd become? What did they do to avoid the fear of isolation that comes with seeing themselves on the sidelines? Some of these people were more successful at making the change, and I realized that for them, the role of their communities played a big part in that success. For Al, giving up his cherished tool collection was not easy to do, but his neighborhood softened the blow. It was like having an estate sale while I'm still alive, he told me. And I knew that if I'm going to do this, I'm only going to do it once, so I had to sell them all. Although he hated to see them go, he took comfort in the fact that he knew who was getting his tools and that a younger generation was going to use them and appreciate them as he had. Besides, he said, they told me that anytime I needed to borrow a tool for something, they were there for me. Lauren built up her accounting practice over decades of hard work and wrestled with a succession plan. I hate turning away new business, but I can't take on a new client today if I want to retire in a couple of years. I need someone younger to come in and take over, but where will I find that somebody? For Lauren, the person she found was somebody she already knew from the group she plays racquetball with. Lauren used the community of her early morning hangout to help with her transition. For all of us who are turning a page to a new chapter in our lives, there is a risk in navigating the gap from the person we knew ourselves to be to the new person we are becoming. Using the communities around us can help make that transition. For people who find exercise a good idea, but hard to accomplish alone, there are exercise classes and walking buddies to provide motivation and encouragement to keep the blood flowing. There are book clubs, communities of avid readers whose lively discussions about a recent novel are fodder for friendships. What about the somewhat more serious parts of life, such as paying bills and filing taxes? Where is the community to help maintain the high standards that you've set for yourself? Many people reach into the community of their families, others into organizations such as AARP and local senior service centers. For some, these solutions are probably not enough, and the community they reach to for a solution is that of professional fiduciaries. Fiduciaries are people entrusted with the responsibility of managing property for someone else, and the good ones take great pride in customizing their services to fit the exact needs of each client. Your other professional advisors, your lawyer, CPA, or wealth manager can be a source of identifying an independent fiduciary for you. Change is inevitable, and the prepared person embracing it is the happiest. Recognizing the role that the communities in your life can play in making your transition is the first and most important steps towards your continued success in this new chapter of your life. As the Fab Ford said, we get by with a little help from our friends. John Platt, President, Pro Fiducia Services, 206-573-5276.